You are listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. It is time for Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. Nina, let's do a sound check. Can we hear you?
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
I can hear you wonderfully.
Amazing.
So, for those listening, this is Streaming Verse, and we do our show on multiple platforms, like some of the other DJs here as well, where we do our show, locally here at 88.3 FM, and we're also always on harperradio.com as well on the internet. But we also do ours on YouTube Live. And today, right now, the channel we would normally use for our video is black.
Wait.
Yes, if I use the individual cameras here in the room, we could see
you're
it.
Right.
But for some reason, 4, which should be the camera that we're looking at on the monitor here, has no picture. So I'm having to think about this.
Oh, God.
Very hard.
I'm very sorry, Chris. I wish I was there in person to help out.
I was all proud of myself. I got everything set up. You have no idea. Last minute, I'm like, oh, that's right. We have to do this via Zoom, and got it to you in time. And I was like, I'm amazing. And then there's no 4. Okay, I'm going to try something here.
Okay. Chris, I'm going to be so honest with you. I literally just walked into my door. Yeah.
I wish I could zoom this in. See, I don't know if you can see the picture I have going right now.
I can't see it yet.
We do have that lovely delay.
Of course, if you do want to see what on earth we are talking about right now, you can check us out on YouTube Live. We are on our very own YouTube channel, streaming_verse. If you search Streaming Verse on YouTube, let me see if we come up, because we should. Yeah, it looks good, Chris. If you search Streaming Verse, yes, we are the first things to pop up. Our channel, streaming_verse. You can check us out there, and you can catch up with some past shows of ours. But always a technical workshop here at Streaming Verse.
Always.
That's
always. Okay, I'm going to go back to the first camera. I was hoping I could find another camera that would work a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, we could always stay live and just use the standby graphic.
That is true.
Because then it's just on another platform.
I kind of like this one. I like the way it looks like we're truly a technical workshop we got going on here with this one.
Yeah.
You can see us. You can also see the Mac, which I mean doesn't matter, but
Right. No, I think it's really cool. I like it.
all right, we're gonna go with this view today.
Woo.
I don't
So
know
welcome.
why 4 is not working, but we'll figure it out later.
That's a later Chris and Nina problem.
Yes, it is.
That Chris is probably going to figure out and solve.
Well, I'll ask somebody else to figure out and solve.
There
Hey,
you go.
camera 4 doesn't work. Help
Yeah.
me, please.
Oops.
It's
Yep.
problematic.
It is problematic. But other than that, what have you been streaming, Chris?
So many things. Oh, okay. I'm going to save the Epiphany one for last. So,
Okay.
while we do have officially no topic and we're just randomly chatting today about things we've been streaming, I do have something, a reoccurring theme that we've talked about to talk about in depth.
Amazing.
What have I been streaming? I finally got a house on Animal Crossing. I'm so proud of myself.
Chris, that's incredible. Congrats.
And I find it hysterical that it also took me a long time to figure out what the rules were. Like I had no clue that the bells had to be paid for the first. It's the bell. No, the miles are how you pay off the first 5,000 miles. When you move to the island on Animal Crossing, and then I finally figured that out, and I had them, but I had to go find them. So I'm like, okay, yay, I figured this out. And now I have a house, so I'm paying off like the 98,000 things that I owe for that.
Yes, Tom Nook is a greedy mouse.
He is very greedy.
Yeah.
And it's not that big of a house. The only
It's
nice
not.
thing is you have storage, so you can take all the stuff out of your pockets and put it into storage if you want to. Although
Yeah.
I just put a leaf statue in the middle of my island just to get it out of my pocket. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this leaf statue? There's leaves everywhere. Why do I need a statue? Like it was a
That's awesome.
gift. I don't know who gave me the gift.
Yeah.
So what have you been streaming?
Oh boy. Well, I actually streamed this on the 4th of July. The entirety of it, yeah. I clearly had big plans. I watched Tiny Beautiful Things. It's a series on Hulu, and it stars Kathryn Hahn. I love Kathryn Hahn, no surprise there. I literally didn't know anything about it except for the fact that it was a book adaptation. It was really good. It was very sad, but very well done. I was crying. I recommend it for sure to anyone. I didn't read the book, so I can't speak as to was it a good adaptation? Was it not? I don't know. But it was good, and I didn't know anything about it going in, but it was very, very sad. I was very sad watching it, but because it's Kathryn Hahn is a grown woman, has a daughter of her own on the show, and it's kind of her reflecting on her life choices and the fact that her own mother passed away, and kind of how that affected her and her family situation, and it's very hard watch, but I enjoyed it. There were brief moments where it was funny, because it wasn't meant to be funny. But in the moments that it was meant to be funny, it was very funny. I really liked it, and while I was watching it, I made this keychain. I'm learning a new craft. For those of you who are not watching, I'm learning how to make these they're with friendship bracelet string, and you just make this with knots. So it's not perfect, but it is supposed to be the chicken jockey from Minecraft, the zombie on top of the chicken.
I actually was going to guess that, so I'm very proud of myself right now.
Oh, amazing.
That looks Minecraft-like.
It does. So right now, with my semi-success of that one, I am working on a lesbian flag worm bookmark now.
Nice.
So that's going to take me probably 8 years, but
Goals.
it's cool.
Goals.
It's cool.
Yeah. You got
Yeah,
goals, which is
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing something. So yeah. What else have you been streaming, Chris?
I'm getting all the pillows to sit on so that I don't look like my head's been chopped off on the camera.
All right. Amazing.
Okay. I'm a little taller now. At least I have
my
shoulders
God.
now. Okay.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
have been streaming. Oh, I actually really want to recommend this. So I've
Okay.
talked about this show before, but it just had its season finale. So it's called Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, and it's on Apple Plus. If you're scared of the title, so was I, but it was a really good show. This is one, we have talked about this with you, Nina, because Jake Johnson, is that his name? From New Girl?
Yeah.
He's in it. And so is
Oh.
Tatiana Maslany, I think that's how you say your last name, who was in Orphan Black, who I loved. That's why I started watching it, even with a sketchy title that made me a little nervous.
That title just draws me in.
Well, I'm like, I don't know if I can watch something that's too hardcore, you know?
Fair. Fair.
But it is about, like, you know, and I realized watching both Euphoria and this show that they're calling OnlyFans people sex workers, which I never thought of before that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have labeled that
Yeah.
as... I mean, I guess if we're going to get into the nitty-gritty
Right.
of it, like, I guess if you're partaking in not just the picture stuff and, like, the phone stuff and the messages, you know what I mean? But I would never have thought that. Interesting.
Yeah, me neither. So it had, you know, it was wrapping up season 1, and then they had the surprise thing at the end that totally blew all your beliefs apart about the character. And but it hasn't been renewed for season 2 yet. So now I'm
Oh,
just on
God.
the edge of my seat going, please renew for season 2, because it also tells me that the writers had something in mind. They have a plan. Because, and it's not one of those endings where it's like, oh, that's unbelievable. It was like, it was like a little twist to something that has been like one of the sub things, you know, developing things at the whole season, but has always been looked at as not a main event thing. And then all of a sudden it took this little thing and it's like, nope, it's a main event.
That's like Teenage Bounty Hunters
Yes.
or Taxi Brooklyn.
I haven't seen Taxi Brooklyn.
That was with Kyler Lee. And literally everything that could have gone wrong, like for this character, did go wrong. I haven't thought about this in a long time, and now I'm very upset. And it was like this calamity of like explosions and like this happened, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is she gonna do from here, what is she gonna do from here? Credits roll, not renewed for season 2. And I was like, what now? What now?
Yeah, I know. Teenage Bounty Hunters too. It's like,
Yep.
oh, there was so much. But I trust Apple more than I trust Netflix to renew
That's true.
a popular show. Like, because, like, I get that they haven't necessarily renewed it yet because it did just finish this week. So it's not like one of those things where it's been pending forever. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't think people are waiting to finish the show in terms of, like, you know, 6 months from now when people go, oh, it was really good. It's like, you should have watched it when it came out because it's too late now.
Right.
Not enough people watched it. So I'm hoping more people are watching it.
No, I'll check that out. Sounds good.
I have an update. Chastity sent me a message about what she's been streaming, and I actually looked at one of them, and I'm like, this looks interesting. The 5-Star Weekend on Peacock, which is a group of women who get together, I'm guessing, for a 5-star weekend. I know it involves, like, and this is the show description, Jennifer Gardner's husband passes away, so she invites friends to come to Nantucket.
My mom's been watching that.
Yeah. So, and then Ben has been watching Silo on Apple TV, and so have I, and I love Silo so much.
It's awesome.
But it looks good, so now I have something else to watch. So thank you for recommending that, Chastity, because now I want to watch it.
There you go.
What else have you been streaming?
So, I have started Ride or Die. It is a brand new series on Prime. It stars Octavia Spencer and Hannah. I believe her name is Hannah. She was in Ted Lasso.
Yes, Waddingham or something like
Yes.
that.
So, I actually went to a screening of the pilot, and it was a lot of fun, and it was really, really good. Like, I didn't have any expectations going in, but really enjoyed it. And then, like, immediately after the screening, I went home and watched the second episode. And it was great. My dad was with me. It was very good. We both enjoyed it very much. In a way, it is kind of like a straight Killing Eve, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to stay straight. I don't know about that.
Ah.
I almost, this is crazy for me to say, but I would almost want it not to be a Killing Eve, like a queer situation, because I feel like doing a show about female friendships not that there's like a problem with, you know, female friendships turning a little lesbian, because I eat that up. That is my stuff. But like, I just think it would be really cool to see, especially because the main character just turned 50. And, you know, it's a 50-year-old woman carrying the show, and she's trying to protect her best friend. And so it's basically about, I realized I never said what it was about. For those of you who don't know what Killing Eve is and who have never seen it, it's
That's
essentially...
true. We can't assume here.
I know. It's essentially about a woman who discovers that her best friend is an assassin, and she ends up kind of getting tangled up in her web. And I don't want to spoil too much, but 50-minute episodes. I believe there's 8 out. It's a mini series. Very funny. It kind of hit all the points. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep watching it. So
Yeah, I think you're right too. It's just as important for us to have female friendships as having, you know, the lesbian relationship, you know, being represented in media as well. Because so many times women are represented as not being able to get along with each other, and
Exactly.
you know, and again, like an older cast too, especially of women. Because
Yes,
of course men can age, that's fine, but
right,
not women.
but women not so much. And the way that the main character, the assassin Hannah, is depicted, she's like, oh my god, she's sexy, she's, you know, doing all the things, she's just like, it's awesome. You know, she's not like, oh, a woman who just turned 50, I'm gonna pout about it. You know, she's like wearing a cutout dress, getting all the guys. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, she dresses fabulously. Like,
Oh
in
my
general.
God.
Like in Ted Lasso, she did. and,
Yes.
like,
Chris, this one dress that she wears in the first episode, I was like, she looks phenomenal, and she's jacked too. And I'm
Yes.
like, oh my god, girl.
yeah, yeah. I like seeing that, like someone who's very confident on screen.
Yes, it's so refreshing to see.
Okay, we're going to do a couple PSAs right now.
Smart.
Just a reminder, you're listening to WHCM, and this is Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. We're going to go over a couple PSAs, and then we'll go back into what we've been streaming. If you're a Harper student, you already have free access to one of the finest training centers around. Come visit the Health and Recreation Center on Harper College campus in Building M. This facility contains many options, including a bustling fitness center for weightlifting, cardio, and much more. In the field house, you'll find 4 courts for any game from basketball to pickleball, an elevated track, and equipment rental. Don't forget the Aquatic Center, which features a 6-lane pool with designated open lap swim times and family swim availability. They also offer regular fitness programs and intramural league sports. There's a lot to do at the Health and Recreation Center, so why don't you visit? For more information, visit harpercollege.edu/campusrec. That's CAMPUSREC. I have to say, if I'll say so myself, I think I did okay on that one.
No, you did great.
Like, ooh, where did that come from? Okay, one more. There's a Dungeon and Dragons group here on campus. The adventure starts here. Join our D&D group and step into a world of imagination, teamwork, and epic storytelling. Whether you're a seasoned player or just curious about rolling your first dice, this group is a welcoming space to build characters, solve challenges, and connect with others through shared adventure. No experience needed. Just bring your creativity. Meeting every Tuesday at 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. Questions? Contact Carol Trejo Kruger, and I hope I pronounced that correctly, at TC 36496 at harpercollege.edu. And I'm going to say that again, just in case.
Please do.
Carol Trejo Kruger at TC 36496 at harpercollege.edu. And we're back with Streamingverse here on WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. And just a reminder, the thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees.
That was amazing, Chris.
All in
You did
one
great.
breath.
I literally. My God.
Well, we could just dive into my other streaming thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. The Bear. I finished The Bear, which is now over. So season 5 is over. But I really have to call an episode. Just like I don't know what season it was. I think it was season 3. Forks was my favorite episode. That's a Taylor Swift episode.
Yes.
And it's because they dove into the character Richie and his development. Like, it was just one of my favorite ones because it took this person who just thought everyone was out to get him. He didn't even trust his cousin to do what was best for him. He thought his cousin was being demeaning to him, and he realized that his cousin was actually helping him by sending him somewhere because he kept having to like wipe forks, and he thought that was beneath him versus it learning, helping him develop. So this season was kind of the same. It's all based on, 7 of the episodes are all based on one day, and it's raining, which I'm like, did they check the Farmer's Almanac and know that this season would be just rain all the time?
That's crazy.
Because the whole first episode is just, not first episode, the whole day that they do is pouring rain.
Wow.
But there's episode 7, and there's 8 episodes this season, where they're actually serving dinner, and they're, for people who haven't watched The Bear, they're trying to be like a Michelin star restaurant, and so they're all kind of stressed out, and they're serving these fancy, multi-course meals. Well, there's one character, his name is Neil, and Neil and his, I think they're brothers. I also think they're the writers too. They are kind of the goofballs of the cast, and normally like background in the restaurant. Like, they're the ones fixing the plumbing, they're the ones running certain errands. Well, they needed help because people have quit, because everyone assuming with the season, and this isn't really a spoiler because it's everyone knows at the end of season 4 that like they're about to lose all their money, like, and they might have to go belly up type thing. So Neil is just not really and I don't know if you'd know him if I described him. He's the bigger guy with the ponytail and the tattoos on his neck. Okay.
I'll look him up.
And so he's socially awkward, but he kind of has the personality, of like an 8-year-old boy, where he's just enthusiastic about everything, and everything is interesting to him, and everything is cool. So they decide they need him to help wait a table. So they give him who they think is a very important table. Like, they need to impress this table. And actually, okay, this is a spoiler, not to the plot, but to who's on the show. Tom Skilling is on. Our weatherman, our Chicago weatherman is on the show.
Oh my God. I was going to say, why do I know that name?
Yeah. Like, and Tom Skilling is just amazing anyway, but it was just cute also to have it to be Tom Skilling.
That's so fun.
So everyone's really nervous because they're all watching from, the back. They're watching from the sides. Like, is Neil going to, like, screw this up, or is he going to do good? And just watching him blossom and do great at what he was doing, plus see everyone rooting for him, like ready
Yeah.
to come in if they need to help out. But at the same time, the whole feel of the episode was like, we're here for all of us to succeed.
Oh, that's
You know,
so
and
sweet.
I was crying, so I do get
Yeah.
emotional during shows.
There
'cause
you
I'm just
go.
like, this is so wonderful, and this is what I want in the world. And I realize this is why I love Sense8, and I need to watch Sense8 again because I love it when people are connected and they have other people to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's so awesome.
I just had to share it because it was just like Forks will always resonates with me, and this episode will now too, just because it was like, you know, they all give each other a hard time. They all, you know, make fun of each other, but they all love each other, which is what you
Yeah.
want to see everywhere, and we just don't anymore. So it made me so
Absolutely.
happy.
That's so sweet.
I was so happy.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that's my big bear story.
I love it. I love it. I got a message from my mom saying that she finished 5-Star Weekend and it was really good.
Cool.
And my dad reminded me that, because he came out to visit me, he actually left this morning. But last night we started watching, on accident, the reboot of Frasier. Because I just searched Frasier to put on because that's something like chill that a lot of time we like just turn on at the house. And I turned it on and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, he looks a lot older. Why is he talking
gotcha.
about
Yeah.
like his father passing away? And then I was like, oh, this is the new Frasier. It was cute. It was very cute. I fell asleep, so I didn't like watch more than I don't think I watched more than like 15 minutes, but I will be going back in watching more of it because it was cute and I want to know what happens. So
Good.
yeah.
I know some of these reboots, like I started the reboot for Malcolm in the Middle, but I didn't stick with it because other stuff was going on. And I do want to watch some of these, especially when it's
Yeah.
just one season of a reboot, because I can get behind that versus,
Yeah.
you know, it's probably never going to be the magic that the first run was. So just give me a little bit and, you know, make me feel nostalgic and let me move on.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that was nice. And then also, I have actually watched this twice now since because I never talked about it the first time, I don't think. But I finally watched Fantastic Four: The First Steps, the new Marvel X-Men movie. Again, I guess it's kind of a reboot. I watched that on Disney Plus, and then I watched it again with my family. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's with Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic, but it was very, very good. It was it focuses heavily on like what it's like being a mom, and there's this beautiful quote, without spoiling any of the movie, where she says, "I will not sacrifice my child for this world, but I will not sacrifice this world for my child." And it was just so cool because it's like being a superhero while also like being a mother. Like, I don't know. It was a very
Layers.
interesting it was a very interesting layered topic to kind of explore. I really enjoyed it. And then, but as I watched it the second time, it was really funny because I'm sitting there and I was like, this is literally The Incredibles. Now I know,
Oh.
yeah, now I know that the X-Men and the comics and all that stuff definitely probably came before The Incredibles. But it was really funny because I was like, okay, Mr. Fantastic, his power is that he can like stretch. Well, that's Elastigirl. Then we have Johnny Storm, who basically turns on fire and can fly. That's literally the baby. That's Jack Jack. So like they all
match.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, am I like dumb? Like, is this like a known thing? But I don't know. It was a realization that I had watching it the second time, but I did really enjoy it. So it's definitely worth a watch.
All right, thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah.
I just checked this. So we talked about this last week on the show, that TV Time was going to, the app that we use to track our shows for personally and for the show, is no more as of the 15th. Well, I logged in today and yeah, it's gone.
Yep.
It's gone. And I realized, like, I never downloaded it, and I was like, why didn't I, like, you know, I was thinking, like, why didn't I ever download it? And you know what? I think if I would have downloaded it, I would have never looked at it anyway, because, you know what I mean? It'd be like, I actually would rather build from the beginning again.
Exactly.
I think that's like, it's more creative for me. It's like building blocks. It's like, well, I already built that network over there. Let's build a new network, you know, and I can decide to leave out, you know, something that I watch, but now don't want anyone else to know I've watched, maybe. I don't know.
That's amazing.
I get to have a new me, new opinions.
Exactly. It's a new start.
But it is really sad, though, because it was definitely an app that so many people were using and really liked using.
Yes.
But yeah, so now I got to start diving, because at the same time, like when I was doing my show prep, I'm like, I don't know what I've watched, because I can't look at the app. I'm like, I actually had to turn on like Fire TV and look, and do you want to continue this? I'm like, oh yeah, I watched this. Oh yeah, I watched
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Silo. I forgot about Silo until like, oh yeah, Apple TV told me. That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, that's terrible, but yeah, I am if you see my eye lines like shifting, it's because when we do the show, I normally am on TV Time and I always input what you're saying. So now I've been on Q, that's QUEUE, the app. And I've also been inputting stuff on there, because then I feel like it gets very me heavy, and it's like all the Disney movies, and everyone's like, yeah, I wonder who watched that. So I created the Streamingverse account. It's literally just at Streamingverse. There's no underscore because they don't actually allow it.
Which is just wrong.
Which is very wrong, but you know, whatever. So I've been trying to do that while so it stays up to date. If the people want to know what we've been watching, that's what we've been watching.
They can check it out.
Exactly.
Oh, another thing about the bear, I was very excited about this. They mentioned Schaumburg twice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was like,
that's
yes,
amazing.
we're represented.
Schaumburg. That's awesome. So this is technically streaming because it was on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched this video about Disney's failed fast food joint, Mickey's Kitchen, and I just put it on in the background, you know, for something to like, all right, I'll listen to it, whatever. And then all of a sudden it goes, and their first location, or their second location, Woodfield Mall. And I was like,
what?
What? Because they're talking about, you know, California and like Disneyland and stuff, and then they're like, yeah, Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg, and then it's showing all of these old commercials for Woodfield Mall that I had, of course, never seen.
Right.
And it's showing all of this footage of, you know, Mickey's Kitchen in Woodfield Mall, and it's where PacSun is now, and it's like, I'm like, what? And then they're talking about a Warner Brothers gift shop in Woodfield Mall, and I'm like, what? And then apparently my grandparents used to shop there all the time, and I'm like, what? I didn't know about any of this. This is crazy.
Do you remember the Disney store at Woodfield?
Of course I remember.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't remember when it closed. Like, that's why
they closed. No. Yeah. They closed. I want to say 2020, like around that time. Like around 2020.
Okay.
Because now there's like no Disney stores left, which is
I
very
know.
sad.
My son, when he was small, like that used to be a thing. Like people would actually take him there. I had a friend who babysat him one time, and she took him there. That's where she took
Yeah.
him. Was like, we're gonna go hang out at the mall, and they went and played with stuff. Like,
No, exactly, because I like Woodfield Mall, for all the locals listening here on 88.3 FM. Woodfield Mall was like, at least for me, that's like what, you don't know what to do, you're bored, okay, let's
Right.
go to the mall.
yep.
And malls are dying now, which is very upsetting. But like, oh yeah, I remember getting like made fun of because if I went to the mall in middle school, of course I'd want to go to the Disney store, and everyone was too cool to go to the Disney store, and I'd be like, I want to look at the princess nightgowns and see if any of them will still fit me. Like, and a lot of the time, yeah, like you get a 12 or something,
Mm-hmm.
like the top, like year 12, like 4 12-year-olds, I could at the time squeeze into them, and would I wear them? Yes.
Yep.
So leave me alone. Like, let me go to the Disney store. But I am so very sad that it's gone. But it was just so bizarre. You're just like watching a YouTube video, not even really watching it, just to put something on, and then you hear like your local mall, and you're like, oh, jump scare, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what? Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
guess
Like it is a really big mall.
right.
And I forget that like.
Real quick, I just want to
Yeah.
interrupt you real quick. You're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. This is Streaming Verse with Nina and Chris. All right, continue.
Thank you for that. I was on it last week, not this
Yes,
week.
Yeah. I was like looking at the clock, and I'm like, whoops. We got to get this in.
Maybe. No, yeah, it's just I was talking in circles anyway.
Yeah,
it's
but
just,
it's still weird though, because even on the bear, it was like, even though
Yeah.
I know there's people who are creators of the show who are from the area, so mentioning Schaumburg isn't that far-fetched.
Right.
It's still like, oh,
yeah.
Schaumburg. And then the accountant, like they mentioned Naperville High School, which is where I went to high school, and I was like,
Oh my god. It's so weird. Oh, I can't say that on air. I'll tell you about it later.
okay.
It's not yet public information, but yeah, like hearing even just like I've had people at work be like guests on the tour be like, oh, I'm from Arlington Heights, and I'm like, what? You're from what? Huh? It's crazy.
Yeah. Small world sometimes.
Yeah, and it's silly because like, yeah, of course people are gonna be coming from there because you're not the only person in the world who is from there. They're big towns in, whatever. You're not the only person on this planet, Nina. But sometimes everything is about me, so.
Yeah, there's two weird coincidence things that I dealt with in my life, not me, but heard about them. So one was I used to work at a McDonald's in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah.
One of my friends who also worked there moved to California,
Okay.
who then also got another job at the McDonald's there. Like she was in college, so it was a perfect job to have like
Yeah.
part-time and stuff. Ran into somebody else we used to work with at the store in Raleigh.
That's wild.
Who also worked there. It was like, what are the chances? And
Yeah.
one time my son, and we're from, the Chicago area here, he was visiting his now wife in the Virginia area, and across the street he sees someone he went to elementary school with, and she does go to college there in Virginia, so it was definitely this person. It wasn't like someone who just looked like them,
Right.
because they went to college there, and we knew that. And he was going to say hi, but it was kitty corner and it was too much, and it's like, what are the chances that you just like, I know you?
That is crazy. Well, as Walt Disney used to say, it's a small world, after all. A million times.
My favorite Disney quote, and that could be a whole nother show, is A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Yes.
That's-
I was going to keep going on with the song, but I forgot.
Oh, sorry. You didn't mean to interrupt.
No, with that song.
Oh, gotcha.
In dreams, you will... Yeah, it's gone. I don't know.
I didn't even know there was a song, so I'm impressed. Like, I had no... I just know Jiminy Cricket said it in something.
A dream is a wish your heart makes?
When you're fast asleep, yeah.
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, but I don't know if I remember it from Sleeping Beauty. I remembered it for something else when Jiminy Cricket says it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? There's something, Disney, he likes to reuse stuff all the time.
Right.
Or I saw
right.
something else, like another show where they reference it. But they definitely said Jiminy Cricket said it. But
Yeah, it's a song in Sleeping Beauty, Once Upon a Dream.
no, what? Wrong song. Well, I was starting to sing a song. I'm like, nope, that's not the right song. When you wish upon a star. But I'm like, nope, wrong song.
No, yeah, very similar. I can see where
Yeah.
you're confused, but yeah.
Not the right Disney song.
Nope. How dare you, Chris?
Have you been streaming anything else that's of note?
Oh, yeah. I watched Flower. It's a film called Flower. I believe it's A24. Let me pull it up here because it's been a hot second. Nope. Did I just make that up? Nope. Maybe it's not A24. I don't remember. But I
Flower
watched
like
it.
a growing flower, or flower like making bread?
Oh, flower like a growing flower.
Okay.
What is happening? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay, I just lost it. I had it pulled up on Q, and it's not designed for computers, so it's very, very small. Hang on. No, I don't want Flower movie. Okay, here we go. It was on Hulu. I watched it because Kathryn Hahn is in it.
I can see that. I was like, I can see why she watched it now.
Yep. It was very... I mean, I enjoyed it because, yes, slay girl, kill men, But, oh my god, it took a turn. I didn't know where this was going at any point. It was a lot of fun. It was very, oh my god, how do I say this on air? Like, raunchy?
Okay.
Is that the word? But, like, I'm not saying that in a negative light.
Right.
It was just
right.
like a raunchy thing. I liked it. Adam Scott was in it. He played a very creepy just like older man. And Zoe Dutch, I don't know, she was in Why Him. She was the main character in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. It was good. It was, I mean, I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I like her. I like Zoe. I always think it's Deutsch. I don't know if that's correct, though.
I have no idea. I just know her from Why Him, which is a crazy poll. But it is the annual Christmas movie in the Stoner family house. So
Gotcha. Yeah, she was in, I talked about her because she was in Voicemails for Isabel, I think, or
Oh, yes.
to Isabel. She's in that. Something
I
to
wanna
do with
see
Isabel.
that.
To or from. I don't know. But Voicemails is correct.
yeah. I do really want to see that, but I don't have Netflix.
Oh, that's right. People are really going anti-Netflix recently.
I'm going to be so for real. My parents canceled it, and, I've got a big girl job. I could get it back. I could pay for it. And maybe share it with my parents because, they've paid for everything
Yeah.
my entire life. But I share my free Paramount Plus subscription with them.
No, you're doing your part. You're doing your part right there.
Right. That I also share with you. Wait, actually, no, I don't. I don't share it with anyone. That is mine.
No, it's all yours. No one else's.
All mine. Nobody. I don't share streaming accounts. That's crazy.
It's well, the interesting thing about Netflix I was just reading about, because somebody was talking about canceling it, and every other platform, if you go to a cancel it, they go, you want to stay for this discount? And you're like, oh, sure. Like, I think I was
Right.
about to cancel, was it Stars? And I really was, because I hardly ever watch Stars. And it's like, it's not worth it. But they're like,
Right.
for $29 a year, is it worth it? And I'm like, I think it is. I think it is worth $29
God.
a year. And
That's really funny.
but when you go to and I've even done that, like when I canceled, so AMC Plus, they ran a thing where if you got it standalone, you could get it for $29 for a year as well. Because I think it was because they were going to get Doctor Who, and it was this big thing.
Yeah.
Well, I was paying for it as part of my Prime account. So via Prime, I had added AMC
Yeah.
Plus onto it. So I created the singular account because I'm like, $20 for a year, that's I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, I did with Stars, and I think I watched AMC Plus more than Stars. But when I went to go cancel it through the Prime account, they're like, "You sure? We'll give it to you for 2 months for $2.99." It's like, no, I'm out of here. Don't want this. Same with Hallmark, because I only subscribe to Hallmark for a few months at a time, and then I cancel it because right now, The Way Home is over.
I was just going to say.
So I won't subscribe again until the holiday season so I can watch the Christmas movies. Like, I'll wait until like October, and then we'll do it, through December.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you go to cancel it, they're like, "Are you sure? Maybe you want to bundle it with this and you can get both for this discount." But Netflix, you go to cancel it and it's like, bye.
That's crazy.
We'll see ya.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Netflix and Hulu are really hard for me to cancel because I've had them from the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah,
I had
no,
Hulu when it was free.
Ugh.
Like 100% free. And I had Netflix when it was movies. When they just only had like the physical DVDs that they would mail to you.
Yeah.
I was one of those first people. So not that I don't want to save money, and I have scaled back because Hulu, I get the ads now. And I haven't done that with Netflix yet. It's like I need something where I don't have to see ads. Because right now I think almost everything I have, except for one other one that I have access to.
Oh, right. Not from me.
No ads. No, not from you. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope. But yeah, so it's nice not to have ads on some things
Yeah.
because the ads are a lot.
It is.
I mean, just because it's like Hulu, it's like they're in a minute 45 seconds. So it's like, okay, I either need to be prepared to do something significant or sit here and then get bored, and forget that I'm watching TV, scroll on my phone, then go, oh, the show's been back on for 4 minutes. Now I have to rewind and hope I get to the right spot so that it doesn't get confused.
Oh, yeah.
It is a struggle.
It is. Truly. My God.
We are doomed as a society.
We truly are.
We really are.
It's over. Yeah. Just reset.
I know. We almost deserve a power outage.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean,
with everything going, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you can't get on the internet for the next 30 days. What would we do? That'd be kind of interesting. You could have cell service, but no internet.
Movie idea. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. No internet. 30 days.
Yeah. But cell service. For phone.
Cellular.
So that we could communicate. Because otherwise you can't even have a movie. Do you know what I mean? Because you couldn't talk to anybody. That'd be too much.
How would the scenes transition? Without a phone call. Going, hey, hang on, I need
then it would
this.
make sense because people would be answering their phones because there's nothing else going on.
That's true.
Because it's like you're not doing anything else. Because, and everyone would go visit their grandparents because they still have cable.
That's really funny. Oh my God. Probably.
I'm going to help you write this one. Here we go. So you're going to go visit your grandparents. 'cause they have
Co-writer
cable.
Chris. Grandparents have cable. I don't know if my grandparents have cable. I don't think they do.
Yeah, I mean, less and less people are, but in general, that's the joke.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
that's the only people keeping the cable alive, is the ones who don't want to go away from that.
I had someone. Sorry, go ahead.
The people who aren't internet savvy are the ones that are like, nope, cable.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
No, I had someone ask me what time a show was on. Like, oh yeah, CBS. Like, it's on. What I'm like, it's on this streaming service, and they're like, yeah, but what time does it air? And I'm like, I don't. Is that a thing?
Right.
Like, is that? And they were like, oh, you young people don't know anything. And I was like, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Matt and I kind of had that conversation about something different because we were talking about Hacks on HBO. And
Yeah.
this was an interesting conversation because he didn't know this. So I was watching From on MGM Plus. Okay, so 2 different shows. And
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah, I went to go watch Hacks this morning, but it wasn't on yet. Because it was the day of airing of the finale. Because I go, I didn't
Yeah.
know if he had watched it yet. But he goes, well, you can't because it hasn't aired yet on HBO. And I'm
Right.
like, oh, but MGM Plus doesn't do that. The day the show is supposed to air, if you're streaming, you can see it that morning, even though the people who only have cable can't see it until 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, so I think it depends on the service which one they
Yes.
do, because it's not a given, and it's like I wasn't used to having to deal with that because normally, like even on Apple TV, technically Silo isn't out until tomorrow, and tomorrow might even be, let's say, New York time, 11 o'clock my time, right? I don't know what time they mean by tomorrow, but
Right.
I know at 9:30 it'll be on here. Even though
Yeah.
it doesn't release till tomorrow, I can see it like 9:30 tonight if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I wasn't used to this rigid, no, it can't, we don't stream it until it airs thing, which I know network TV does, but I wasn't used to it with a provider like HBO
Yeah.
Max. So they're the grandpa of the streaming services.
That's funny. Disney is kind of like that as well. Because Dancing with the Stars, if you're going to watch it live, if you don't pause it, because you can watch it live through Disney Plus. If you don't pause it, start it and pause it. Can I say pause it one more time? Yeah, I can. While it's actually live, you can't access it until the next day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the same on Peacock because you can watch things live, like SNL Live, but if you
Yes.
don't watch it live, you can't watch it till the next day. Yes, they do that
yeah.
too. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can watch it live, which is still really hard because you got to dig down and find out where it is. It's a pain.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like, oh, set the DVR to record it.
Yeah.
Or like, just make sure you turn it on, press pause, because then that's essentially you're doing the same thing.
Right.
Just in a different way.
Yeah, I was one of those people who used to DVR everything I watched. That way I didn't have to worry about when it was on. So apparently I've wanted not to deal with what time things are on for a very long time.
That's incredible.
Yeah, everyone used to look at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, but that way I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to stay out and do this, or oh, I'm going to run to the grocery store. And also I was really big into fast forwarding through commercials. So even if I wanted to watch it, like
Yeah.
it was on at 8 o'clock at night, it'd be like, okay, it's 8:10, let's start it up.
Nice.
Fast forward through all those commercials.
So you pretty much created streaming, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. Yeah. I also invented the DVR too. So
That's right.
I have all these ideas. I'm just ahead of my time and don't have the ability to actually do the work to create it. But in my mind, I'm the person who wanted it first.
Well, of course. Of course.
Well, I think that about. Oh, I have to do stuff now.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I got to put on our theme music here.
That's right. Oat Milk by DJ Double Dip, available wherever you can stream music.
I don't have any positive thoughts other than I hope everyone in Canada and Minnesota are okay, because just dealing with the smoke from these fires is a lot. I can't imagine being any closer than we are here in Chicago.
Stay hydrated, stay cool.
Perfect.
Hot temperatures everywhere.
You know, shout out to electrolytes.
Yeah.
With
Shout
this
out.
humidity, shout out to electrolytes.
If any electrolyte brand would like to sponsor us, that would be phenomenal. I use them every day.
Yeah, I know. I actually doubled up, which normally I would never double up on Wednesday. But I swam outside and it was so hot too.
Yeah.
You know, even the water was hot in the pool because, it was so hot. So I'm like, I didn't mean to double up. When I realized, I'm like, this is not the day to worry about it. I'm fine
No.
doubling up today.
Yeah. It really, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to the electrolytes. Well, it was great to see you again. Do the show.
Yes.
This was amazing.
As always.
Thanks
As
to everyone
always.
for listening to Streaming Verse. You can find us here at Harper Radio, 88.3 FM, at 7 p.m. Mondays and Thursdays. And you can find us online at YouTube at streaming_verse or any of our platforms that we're on, except for Q, which is just Streaming Verse.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
Have a great rest of your time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depending on when you're listening to this.
Right. Bye.
Bye.